How's it going, everyone? My name is Clink, and welcome back to Demon's Souls. So, I organized my inventory off camera, but one thing I am going to make sure I do on camera is I'm actually going to go back into the smithing grounds and dye. I want to lose my human form here because I'm going to need to make this pure black to get an item later on anyway. So this will basically offset us killing the armor spider last time, and we can actually kill this crystal lizard again because we defeated a boss. So let's go ahead and do that. And then roll right off the edge. And I'm going to pick up these souls just to be able to get the, have the view. But this will be our technical first death, I guess. But I'm also going to technically say it isn't, and that I still haven't died. But that might change today. I actually have changed my mind on doing Latria. I'm going to do the first level of the Shrine of Storms today. I am going to get the Crescent Falchion. That is what I'm actually planning to pick up, just because I'm lazy on the upgrade materials. I need the boss soul anyway, and it'll make my life a little bit easier. So I am gonna go on ahead and do this today, and then we'll move on from there. So here in the Island's Edge, these skeletons are pretty tough, actually. They're not easy enemies to kill. You kinda gotta be really cautious with them. Parrying's a great strategy. The backstab, like I did earlier, is also a great strategy. I don't really fight them too often, just head on. That doesn't usually work out very well for me, I feel like, but you can try. And let's go ahead and lure this guy out. Just keep aggro. Try to get a backstab. Oh. That overhead there that they can charge up, that can really do a number on you. If especially to your stamina, if you're holding your shield up and it does happen to hit you. But believe it or not, the Shrine of Storms is actually a pretty short area. Like, pretty much all the levels here are not that long. So I expect this to be the fastest area we've done. I want to get away from here because of that. That's what I really didn't want to have happen. Is fighting two of these guys at once. This is probably a recipe for disaster. My best chance to heal is them both doing that attack. And oh wait, when did my spear come out? Alright, well, there's the first death. That didn't last too long. Yeah, that's what can happen if you accidentally aggro too many enemies at once, so let that be the big lesson of today. But we're not too far into the level, at least. I say it's a pretty short level, but it's still gonna probably be decently long, just because I don't have like the best equipment for it. My equipment's alright. Like I'm not doing like too little damage or something. That's actually a pretty bad attack to try to parry. Two-handing actually does do a lot of damage, huh? Yeah, that archer is usually just the bane of my existence. Get behind him. Yeah, what I'll probably do is, once I do the backstab, I'll two-hand while they're getting up and then just kind of finish them off. Get out of the way. Okay. It's probably gonna... Yep, okay. Perfect. I can deal with the archer shooting at me. I cannot deal with two of them in a melee fight, though. So... But one melee, one range, that's not too bad. I will probably end up drawing the aggro of the other one now. He's over there looking the other way. So we're gonna take advantage of that. The only problem is there's two up there that'll try to shoot you down. I gotta be careful of them, but all is fine and dandy. Did anyone drop anything? No, and I still have the Providential Ring on, right? Yeah. These guys, I think, can drop Bladestone Shards, which you do need to upgrade the Dexterity path, should you wish. Talisman of God, you can use that to cast some miracles. Definitely gonna take more consumable souls. Coming up here actually is the weapon I was originally planning to use for this, the Collige. It's a fantastic dexterity weapon. I think it has an S scaling once you've gotten it fully down the dex path. Is this it? Yeah, this is it. Okay. And there's another Vanguard demon there, but we're gonna ignore him for now. He's not gonna do anything to us. I don't think there's nothing you can do down there. You do want to be a little careful here. Got an arrow trap. Can block it with a shield just fine though. And this is going to be our weapon. We just have to get past this lad. Usually he'll do that X scissor attack, I like to call it. Just run away. He's pretty strong. I don't recommend trying to fight him head on, honestly. But yeah, that'll net you the Crescent Falchion, which is an amazing weapon. If you fully upgrade it, it'll do wonders. It still does wonders now. I could realistically get through half the game off of this without even upgrading it. Oh my god, he's in here. Jesus Christ. Oh my god. That scared the ever-living crap out of me. Usually they don't chase you down too far, but maybe I was a little preemptive with things. I think the Battle Axe might actually be a better fit for this area. Uh-oh. I'm gonna let you do that so I can actually swap back over to the Battle Axe. Let's take out these two guys. Battle Axe is doing better than I thought. I mainly got this for World 2 though, with the Stonefang Tunnel. So right here, there's a cross arrow trap, but if you just go over here, you'll be fine. So I think you can activate this one multiple times though. This is going to get you the copper key though. This is going to let us get to an NPC that's hidden in the level. He's not too much further away actually. We just go back over this way. That item over there I'll show how to get here in a few minutes, but is our friend still down there? Yeah, he's still down there. We're actually going to go this way. And you want to be pretty careful with this section because you got to fight skeletons in very close quarters. If you're good at parrying, this is the place to show that skill off. Because it's not a good idea to try to melee them in these small corridors. But this little room right here can be a pretty good spot to take refuge and kill them. Let's go ahead and do that. Oh, hey, a Bladestone shard. Nice. Yeah, Bladestone is just every Dex fan's like least favorite thing in this game, probably. Or anyone that got the Platinum Trophy on the PS3 version. I have not done that yet. I have the Platinum Trophy for all the Souls games, but I have not done original Demon Souls. Like Dark Souls 1 and Dark Souls Remastered have the same trophy list. Dark Souls 2 original is the same trophy list as Scholar, but you know, the item placements are different in the Scholar version. But the original Demon Souls just has an entirely different trophy list. So it's kind of interesting if you're a big trophy hunter guy. This right here is the Crow. I'm trying to remember its name in this game. Is it Sparkly? Yeah, I think it's Sparkly. That might be its name in Dark Souls 1 though. I actually don't remember. It has a couple different names, but you can trade items to it, and you'll get a few various things in return. But it can't just be any item, it has to be specific ones, and then you like leave the game and then come back in, and I forgot about you. I still haven't gotten like any crescent grass here. But we need to go actually I'm gonna go back up here because I can kill that archer, I do believe. Should have done that first so that I could get the crystal lizard. I'm pretty sure this is that archer. Yeah. Hey buddy. Oh. You can get a compound longbow if you want it. Bows actually do have some uses in this game. They're not like completely useless like they would be in, I'm gonna say Dark Souls 1. They're not entirely useless, but I wouldn't exactly recommend them either. Fake wall. And you do want to be very careful in this corridor. Specifically right here. We're gonna do that. Friendos. There's a friendo. We're gonna lure him back this way, actually. Try to get him to that more open space. You know, play smarter, not harder. It might actually be a better idea to stay here now. We can do this. Yeah. If both of them do end up aggroing onto you, it's definitely a better idea to just stay in the hallway. See what I just did there. We can take this guy out. Neat. I think there's something both ways. I think this might be the way you actually need to go. Yeah, that's the way you need to go. This is the way that I want to go, because we're going to meet Blige over here since we have the copper key.
You saved me. Heavens, I can't believe I fell for that trap. I suppose I owe you now. I'm Blige, a grave robber. It's thanks I can provide you with useful goods. Who couldn't do with a little help down in these parts? This shrine was used in a ghastly ritual by an ancient tribe. They have long perished, and now the demons have put the souls to work. At least here you're killing things that are already dead, like skeletons and shadow lurkers. That's what I like about this place. Better than killing those poor, soul-starved humans, right? Better than killing those poor...
Okay, so yeah, Blige just kind of here. He is, he's a grave robber, so he's, stealing stuff from the dead. He sells some useful stuff, though. Leighton half-moon grass at a fairly decent price, but there is one NPC that'll sell them even cheaper. Scimitar and falchion if you didn't pick up the crescent falchion or you don't want the crescent version. Couple armor sets, nothing too crazy. The spite or the soul remains are actually really good, but we'll pick up plenty of those in the second level of this world. And fresh spice to regenerate mana if you're a magic user. But he yeah, like he said, so this place is a big ritual place. This is the area I know the least about, honestly, with the lore, but what I do know is this place is really like, it's like legends have come to life here. And actually something I'm gonna do is put on the thief ring, because there's these manta rays and they will shoot those at you. Hate these things. Jeez. Uchi Katana, great dex weapon, by the way. Always a great dex weapon. Always has been, always will be. But yeah, here is the second Vanguard Demon. This is the only other one in the game, I do believe. And I'm probably going to die here. Oh, let's actually pull him away. Or over this way, please. Uh-oh. Oh boy. Let's not get killed by him. Does he not want to come over here? He kind of likes just sitting over here by this wall, I guess. He will drop another Vanguard Demon Soul, so if you didn't get it from the tutorial, now's a good time to get one. Do I really want to kill him right now? I did bleed him. The falchion does do bleed. Bleed works a little differently in this game than it does in the other ones. It'll like slowly tick away their health bar, kind of like poison. Instead of just being a big chunk of their health bar coming off all at once. He's already halfway dead. I might as well take him out. Kind of convenient that you did that for me, actually. But I do want you to get away from the wall. Makes it really annoying to fight you. I also just don't want to get shot by any more manta rays. Why is my PS5 revving up? I hear it right next to me. Basically right behind me as I'm playing this. And plus he's also a couple free souls, because really these guys aren't too hard. It's really the manta rays that make it hard. think this one definitely has a lot more health than the one in the tutorial, though. And I'm using a Crescent Falchion. I think it's already taken me longer to kill this one than the one in the tutorial. That's probably gonna shoot at me. And get my Demon Soul. Bonk. Still got about 1,000 souls. Not as good as I thought it was. But yeah, you don't really, like, we saw that Vanguard earlier. We could have just walked right through here. And is that an item over there, actually? Let's pick that up. That looks kind of nice. So yeah, the level really isn't that big. I'm just kind of going through it pretty in depth. We're about 2/3 of the way through it, probably. But let's grab this item here. Consumable souls, alright. You get a lot of consumable souls in this game. I feel like, I mean, you do in almost all of them, but you really can get a lot of extra levels from just the consumable souls. Realistically, I would say you'll finish this game around like level 60 something, if it's your first playthrough. I do want to be kind of careful here. Let's go ahead and pull this guy out. Not get hit. Should have had my shield up earlier, but I also need to pull out my battle axe, because that's better for these guys. Don't you forget that. Okay, this is fine. Get them all on his lonesome. Because there's another one of the skeleton, red eye skeletons over here, and he's actually guarding an item I really want to pick up. So I am gonna take him out probably, and I can go ahead and equip the Providential ring once again. I don't really need the thief ring on anymore. Right here is a pressure plate. I'm gonna go ahead and activate that. That's the way we're gonna need to go. But I do want to highlight this over here, just to point out how slow you climb ladders in Demon Souls. You couldn't do the fast climb in the original game. It's only in the remake. Just kind of nuts. So yeah, be very careful about getting this. I recommend doing a backstab on this skeleton. He will probably one-shot me, that's why I'm being so cautious about him, but this item is really the best one in the entire level. That's why I'm going out of my way to get it anyways. The Adjudicator Shield. Let's go ahead and run away from you. Already activated this pressure plate, so we can just grab the item and run. The Adjudicator Shield, if you ever played any of the later games, and you know about the Grasscrest Shield, it's kind of similar to that, except in this game you actually regenerate health from the Adjudicator Shield. There's a lot of items that will slowly restore your health in this game, and they can actually be quite good when all stacked together, and you can actually almost just about completely offset poison with them. So I very strongly recommend the Adjudicator Shield. I will be wearing this for... Oh, I forgot. I completely forgot about that. Yeah, these gold skeletons can be a bit of a pain. They have a lot more health than the other ones. And these manta rays are over here still getting back shots on me. God. I think there's two more of them over here. Or is it just the one? It's just the one. I'm still not gonna fight it though. I would if it weren't for those manta rays, but those things just really tick me off. Oh no, there is another one. Okay. But yeah, the gold skeletons are certainly manageable to kill. Up here, we can actually get the Grave Robber ring. I do believe that's what this is. You just drop down onto this. And, I need to be kind of careful. That gold skeleton could probably kill me pretty easily if I'm not careful here. Drop onto this. Gently across. And there we go. There's the Grave Robber's ring. Alright, buddy. Let's fight. Yeah, as you can see, not as strong as the red-eyed skeletons. But still a decent chunk more difficult than the other ones. This is a good time to show you guys the shortcut though. So, I'll work my way to it. I got so close to dying on my way over here, it's not even funny. But, so on top of this, so, you know, that's where we got the Crescent Falchion, right down there. And we're on top of this thing now. This shortcut is not intended, but Miyazaki is on record for saying that he actually really likes this shortcut, and that's the reason it's still in the game. I highly recommend taking off just about anything you have on you, because it makes it a lot easier to do this. You essentially just roll right off here, and you can clip right over this wall. It's a great shortcut, very helpful for getting through this level really quickly, so you don't have to do the whole thing if you don't really want to. I'm just not great doing it. I think I need to be a bit more at an angle. You want to start your roll a little early. That's the main thing you need to do. Because you get a little bit of extra speed at like the end of the roll. I think if you just roll right off, you don't really make it, but I might be wrong. I don't want to spend too much time just sitting here trying to do it. There we go. Then on the other side here, you get the Regenerator's Ring, which has the same effects as the Adjudicator Shield pretty much, but hey, that is even more regen if you want it, so strongly recommend. And I'm going to be putting it to use later on in the game too. This actually ends up right next to where I died, which is why I showed it now. I'm kind of glad I died now, actually. I mean, I'm still upset that I died, but I'd rather not die too many times if I can help it, but yeah, we can grab these items, and if we go just in here, okay, it's where I died. The way we need to go is just right here. Careful with the arrow trap. And there is another one of the red-eyed skeletons here, so you want to be careful of him. So what we're going to do is we're going to lure him up. I'm going to hopefully draw out his X-Scissor attack. Just going to run right by, pick up the item, and move along. This is the boss. This is none other than the Adjudicator. If you are playing a magic build, sit up here, aim down, and fire. If you are not, and you are playing a normal melee build, then get down here and start attacking that big wound. He really only has the one big swing. I think he might have a second attack, but he really isn't that hard. He's pretty cool though. I actually do like this boss. I don't know why. I don't like his remake design. He looks really ugly, like seeing his big nipple there with the chains coming out. I'm not a fan, honestly. In the original, he's meant to be sort of like a god to the people that lived here long ago. He's meant to look kind of majestic. But really, the Adjudicator itself is the bird sitting on top. It is not this big blob guy. If you hit that wound enough, you'll knock him over, and then you can hit the real target. Hopefully I can take out half its health bar in one go. No, okay, so I'm gonna need to knock him down 3 times. More than I would like to, but... he's getting a little too close to the wall. As you can see, he has a pretty wide sweep. He's really slow. I just want him to be a little bit further away from the wall. I didn't even know that was an attack he had. Just because our weapon's not super upgraded, it takes a lot of hits on this wound to open it up. And I play it really safe. I don't really go for more than 1 attacks, because I don't want to get hit. He'd either one-shot me or get pretty damn close to doing it, so I am not really willing to risk getting hit. You can also avoid him by doing it that way, I guess. I just don't trust it as much, because, you know, the attack sweeps over here. I know I can just sit under this arm, and I'll avoid it. Okay, there we go. Get the stamina all the way back. Start going ham. And now. Okay. Almost there. We're doing good. He's fit. Okay. Whoops. Yeah, you could obviously just roll right in the middle if you're good at the timing, but since Demon Souls really focuses on those like slower attacks, and they honestly have really good hitboxes for the most part in this game, I tend to use strategies like this quite frequently in Demon Souls. Just because bosses don't really like lock onto you with some of their attacks like they will in later games. But eventually, I keep missing. That's my main problem right now, but I'm actually just missing the wound. Okay. I got greedy there, but it paid off. And there we go. There goes the adjudicator. Hooray! You shall obtain the demon soul and a power beyond your imagination. So there's a couple items in this room, actually. I think there's one right back here. Yep. And there should be another one on like the second floor or something. I honestly do not remember. Yep. So if you're doing a dexterity weapon, you'll just want to come up here, kill that skeleton, and keep doing that until you have all the bladestone you need. Getting the pure bladestone is going to be your most annoying part, but if you go into Pure Black World Tendency, you get greater item discovery, so rare drops will be a bit more common. You combine that with the Providential Ring, and you can actually get your chances. I'm not going to say they're great, but they're better. It'll make it a bit faster. We can get a lot of levels here. Let's go ahead and do this. I need to get to 26 strength. But I got a lot of consumable souls in that level, so I can go on ahead and use quite a lot to get even more levels. It's great. So there's our 26 strength, and I think I'm going to keep it there for now. Next time, I'm definitely going to be doing the first level of Latria, the Prison of Hope. So I'll organize my inventory off screen and do whatever, and I'll see you guys then. Bye-bye.